Hey Geeks, I'm Trey Guillotine, and I'm talking about some of the future volumes of Star-Lord's awesome mixes that we could see in future Guardians of the Galaxy films. Let's geek out. Hopefully you've already gone and seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 this weekend, so I won't be spoiling too many or be overhyping it for too many people who haven't seen it, because I don't simply want to say that I enjoyed this movie. Not only was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 a great science fiction / sci-fi western film, not only did it fill part of the void left in my soul from the lack of Firefly in my life, and not only do I think, in my humble opinion, that this is the best movie of the MCU, this movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, might also replace Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade as my all-time favorite movie. I know it's too soon to really say that, and that's a very bold statement, because Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is an amazing movie, but Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 might replace it. That's how much I enjoyed this movie. That's how much I loved this movie. Guardians of the Galaxy has always kind of held a special place in my heart. The first one and now this one. Not mostly because this isn't the only reason, but because of Star-Lord's taste in music and the fact that he kind of got his taste in music from his mother. Growing up, my father basically controlled the music that we listened to on the radio, on stereo at home. Not that I couldn't listen to other music, but pretty much if we were listening to music, it was his music. Which I'm actually very thankful for, because it actually got me into classic rock. And the music that Star-Lord listened to from his mother is actually the same music that I listened to from my father. So already, the Awesome Mix Volume 1 and 2, I was already very familiar with. And because of those awesome mixes, because of that music, and because the movies were just great in general, I really feel like these movies, Guardians of the Galaxy, are movies that me and my dad would have really enjoyed together, and I'm kind of sorry that he and I didn't really get the chance to see them together. Because of Star-Lord's taste in music and his awesome mixes, something I'm actually looking forward to seeing in Infinity War, if this is something that happens, is Star-Lord basically being introduced to more music, to 30 years of Earth music that he's missed out on being in space. And given that Iron Man, Falcon, Doctor Strange are all definitely enthusiastic about the music that they listen to and the music that they like, I think it's a safe bet to say that they could definitely introduce Star-Lord into some new songs, some new bands, whether they be classic rock or more modern. So with that in mind, I went ahead and picked some of my favorite songs that I really think Star-Lord would really be into and would add to future awesome mixes. I picked these songs both on just being favorite songs of mine and songs that I think Star-Lord would really like, and also because I feel like they kind of fit some of the themes of Guardians of the Galaxy. Going chronologically from classic rock to more modern day music, something that I've been disappointed with both awesome mixes is that there's no Beatles or Zeppelin. I'm going to go ahead and start with Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds and Come Together. And then to add into Zeppelin, Ramble On and Stairway to Heaven. Now Ramble On is more about Lord of the Rings, but I think that could definitely fit kind of the wandering and voyagistic themes of Guardians of the Galaxy. And then Stairway to Heaven could definitely work. I also want to throw in Kashmir and Immigrant Song, not so much because they fit the themes. I mean, they don't not fit the themes, and of course Immigrant Song is a little more associated with Thor Ragnarok now, but I think Thor can let Guardians of the Galaxy and Star-Lord borrow Immigrant Song to add to a future mix, because they're just great songs. Now, I feel when he meets Tony Stark, thanks to him, we could definitely add in some AC/DC. So I think Dirty Deeds is definitely a shoe-in for an awesome mix. Doing the dirty deeds, doing the things that other people don't want to do, I think that's definitely a theme for the Guardians. And then Thunderstruck would also be a good one to add in there. Now, getting a little bit into the 90s, Nirvana is a little more Defenders thing, but hey, maybe the Guardians could meet the Defenders one day, and he could discover Nirvana. So I think we could definitely add in Come As You Are and Smells Like Teen Spirit. Now, getting into the 21st century, I think we should go ahead and add in some U2 with Elevation. Whenever I hear that song, I'm definitely thinking about like spaceships flying around. That's kind of the things that I associate with that song. So I think that I think that would really fit in with into an awesome mix. As well as Jet with "Are You Gonna Be My Girl." This is just a song I really like, and I think this would really work. And because of those iPod commercials, I actually have an image of like the silhouette of Rocket wearing earbuds, holding an iPod, dancing to this song, and I think that would work really well. Now, this next one might be a shot across the bow for DC because they used this in Suicide Squad, but I want to go ahead and add Seven Nation Army. And then to round it off, because Star-Lord is definitely not opposed to a little more pop music. You know, he's not just rock. He's open to a little more pop music. I kind of want to go ahead and add in Katy Perry. I think her songs are a lot of fun, and I think Star-Lord could definitely be into that. So I want to go ahead and add in Fireworks. After listening to this new awesome mix, you might think I don't have the best taste in music, and that's a fair assumption. But these are just some of the songs that I think could work really well in a future Star-Lord awesome mix. What are some other songs Star-Lord could add to an awesome mix? Let me know in the comments and follow me on all the internets. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it around so others can join in the conversation. And check out my Patreon to support more of my future content. Visit templeofgeek.com, your one stop for all things geek, and subscribe to my channel to geek out some more. Thanks for watching and have fun. So Captain America, Thor, Hulk.